Hello everyone, welcome to Nancy Drew, Tomb of the Lost Queen. The first thing I noticed is that Q looks really strange and I don't know why. And the second thing I noticed is that the interface is different, which means that this must be the first of the last, I mean it is the first of the last games, you know what I mean? Like it's when they changed the interface up again. So that's fun, I guess, I don't know. Is it? It's quite a bit earlier than usual, so I'm still in a bit of a caffeine buzz from breakfast. There's a hand over there, I think. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I know I said this at the end of the last game, but I know basically nothing about this game, because this is the era of Nancy Drew games where I'd kind of stopped playing them, and the only one I've played is the one that I keep forgetting. I was gonna say Blackmore Manor, but that's not the one I mean. The one in the mansion in the south. What the hell is it called? I don't know. We'll play it, we'll get there eventually, so we'll find out. But that's the only more recent one that I remember playing anyway, let's put it that way. Other than Alibi and Ashes, I do remember playing that one. Anyway, we're just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna stop talking, because I'm just saying the same things over and over again. This looks weird. I'm not used to this. I guess we're going with amateur.
60 years ago, a violent sandstorm uncovered an ancient tomb in the desert outside Cairo. A British expedition set off in hope of finally finding Egypt's legendary lost queen. The expedition never returned. The explorers were lost, presumed dead. For 60 years, the grisly tale of the cursed team remained the only proof of the tomb's existence.
John, are you okay?
Somebody call Cairo! Call a doctor!
Don't move. Help is on the way.
Nancy, what have I missed?
A lot, actually. The crew left after the storm.
Except
They
me.
kept talking about the old team that disappeared, and then they were gone. Oh, who cares? I'm just glad you're okay.
About that...
What?
The docs here say there's reason to believe...
It was a sandstorm,
Nancy.
although he
You're
was
the
inside.
only one I can trust now. I need you to be my eyes and ears until I can get out of here.
But I just came here to job shadow you. Are you sure? Will you be coming back?
As soon as they release me. Until then, keep me updated on what you're seeing. I've got some notes in my
Oh
bunk.
good, another person we
Get
have to
caught up
call
speed.
every 5 minutes.
Keep everything you find between you and me. The less you seem to know, the safer you'll be.
Got it. I'll see if I can prove whose tomb this is and find out who attacked you. I'll let you go.
Catch you later.
Okay, so that was an exciting start. This looks so weird, I'm not used to this. It's like new. It looks vaguely new. Although this one still came out in a year. I think we're into the 2010s at this point, I honestly don't know. Anyway, so somewhere in his bunk, like I know where that is, we're just gonna click around and find out what we're doing here. Hello, who are you?
Nancy, you decided to stay?
Of course.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Look, this is awkward.
What's that?
Professor
The
Boyle's
line
gone,
delivery.
and I have to say this to keep things from getting awkward, but look, I'm assuming the authority in the time being.
Are you sure everyone here agrees to that?
I just meant the American team, which is just you.
Okay. But I don't think I count, because I'm not even
Sure, I don't
anything.
mind.
I'm not anything.
Good.
I'm a detective.
For now, you can look around if you want, just don't screw anything up.
Don't touch
Trust me.
things.
I just don't want the site to fall into chaos. I'm working entirely out of Professor Boyle's playbook.
Did you see what happened to Professor Boyle?
I couldn't see a thing. I couldn't keep my eyes open for a second.
Even in the tent? It probably did blow into the tent.
Did you know Professor Boyle was attacked? At least that's what the doctors think.
Who told you that?
He did.
Don't worry. He's probably just all turned around from the injury. There's nothing to worry about here.
I'd better get going.
You say
See ya.
so. What was his injury? Was it just, he just looked like he fell or was knocked, maybe he got hit in the head like what's his name from that other one?
Whoa, you cannot go back there.
I'm looking for Professor Boyle's notes.
I can.
His notes are off
You just don't want me
limits.
to.
He wants me to have them. Call him if you don't believe me.
I will. Trust me.
Yeah, well hurry
I'll
up and
catch you
do it then
later.
so I can do
See
my
you.
job. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Well, that was fast. Hey, it's a Beach Hill Museum. We haven't seen that in the ages. I'm writing to recommend Nancy Drew as the candidate for consideration. Nice. Alright. We're just gonna steal his lighter while we're at it. Why not? I don't think his notes are there. I think these are his notes. Oh boy. And as a result, the same phrase can often be represented with different hieroglyphs. Take the name that. Even the god Ra can be represented by. So, when I worked at a science museum, I worked in an Egyptian exhibit, and the times I worked, it was really, really, really slow. Like, there were hours where no one was in there, or very few people. So I taught myself how to read hieroglyphs, because that's what I do when I'm bored.
Part
I
of
don't-
John's notes are missing. That doesn't seem right.
Because we had a fake tomb with hieroglyphs, like actual hieroglyphs on it, and I wanted to learn how to read it, and I eventually could sort of read it well enough to, like, translate it for people, if there were ever people there. I don't remember any of them, so, you know, in theory,
Great. I could use this to
I
translate
might
the
remember
hieroglyphs.
some of these. Probably not, though. Also, as it said, they're not consistent, necessarily. Okay, so we are definitely gonna have to use that at some point. Cool. Okay. We're just gonna steal this, unless this is mine? Just stole that person's chocolate. The Lost Queens of Egypt by Hotchkiss. We haven't seen Hotchkiss in a while either. You're so keen on my book about Marie Antoinette. I knew you'd enjoy my latest work about these magnificent women. If you'd ever like to learn more, I do love to talk about them. Yeah, I know. I am aware. Okay, interesting. So I don't know if we need to know anything about them right this instant, but that will be interesting to read later, except Nancy's not taking it with her, so we're gonna have to come back here, which means I don't actually want to do that because that's a waste of my time. Okay.
Stay out of there!
But I don't want to. I am a detective. Snooping is what I do. Let me in. Okay, well, have I accomplished anything?
This
No.
game looks cool.
Oh no,
Can we
not
play?
already.
Yes.
No.
The goal is to get all of your pieces off the board first. When a token reaches the last square, it's removed from the board.
Great.
To move, throw the sticks. The number of light sticks determines how many spaces you move. If all 4 sticks are dark, then you get to move 5 squares.
I threw a 2. What does
You
that
move
mean?
too, Nancy. Even I
You
can
move
figure
any
that
of your
out.
tokens to either an empty square or a square occupied by your opponent.
Huh?
If you throw a 1, 4, or 5,
What?
move a token and then throw the sticks again. If no moves are available, the player skips their turn. I've rolled a 3, so I'll move my token 3 spaces. If you land on an opponent, you swap places,
Oh, okay.
sending your opponent's token back to your token
sort of
starting
makes
position.
sense.
If an opponent has 2 or more tokens in adjacent squares, then they've created a block. You can't swap places with a token in a block, but you can move over it. There
Okay.
are 5 special squares on the board, each with their own name and design. The square with the ankh is a safe square, and the token on this square can't be swapped. All tokens
It
must
always
stop on the
has so
square
many
with the bird,
rules.
even if the throw would have moved them past it. They can move past it on their next turn. Landing on the square with the water sends that token back to the square with the ankh. The last 2 are safe squares, so tokens can't be swapped.
Okay.
Let's start a game. You can go first.
I only vaguely understood some of that.
Can't do that.
So I have to move this one. It won't let me move the other one. Right.
Walk it off, Drew.
I'm glad you know what's happening, Nancy, because I am still kind of confused, to be honest with you. Oh my god, she just keeps rolling. Rolling. What does that do? I forget what that space did. What did it do? Safe squares. Okay. But when do we swap? Why do we swap? Why can I swap? Why am I swapping? I'm almost winning? If I understand this game correctly, I'm almost winning. Do we have to get all of them to the end? I don't want to play this whole thing then. That's gonna take years. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I assume I have to get them all off the board first. And I am in the lead so far. So I'm winning? I think. This has taken far longer than I wanted it to, or thought it would.
Walk it off,
And is frankly a bit much. But it's fine.
That's cold, Lily.
Really? Bite me. Okay, 2. 2 is fine, I'll take 2. Because you can't move me. So there. And we're done.
Congratulations to the
Boom!
savior
I
from
win!
Egypt. Me!
I don't... Okay, sure. Well, I did that.
That's done.
So how do... Oh! Fancy. Oh, and it moves them down! Oh, that's so nice. So I've played the board game, because that was important to do, apparently. I found the notes, and I explored the main tent. Now I have to find the burial chamber, see who else stuck around, and snoop in their bunks. But I can't snoop in the one person's bunk. Or did I? I don't remember now. Whose bunk did I snoop in? I don't actually know. His. The guy who left. I know that. But was it hers? I don't know. Water? I mean, that's a good idea, but don't tell me I can get dehydration. Oh, that's too realistic. I don't like that. No one's here. Why are you looking at the chair, Nancy? Okay, I was trying to go to this tent on the far side, but she doesn't seem to want to do that, so I guess we're not going that way. And there's nothing over here, so let's go in a hole. Ooh, hey, I found the tomb. I think. Alright, cool. Oh my. Wow, there's a lot here. And a person! This is probably...
You are still here, darling.
Don't
Oh, you
call me
couldn't
that.
drag me away. But if you don't mind, I prefer Nancy.
I prefer the distinguished Dr. Raccoon.
And I
It
prefer
appears
you not
neither
call
of
me
us is going to
darling.
get what we want. So I must know, are you very brave or just very stupid?
Yes.
I'm not afraid of a curse, if that's what you're getting at.
It is, but you still haven't answered my question.
I guess you'll have to wait and
I
see.
guess you'll have to wait and see.
This is the only good answer. Don't worry, Nancy. I will figure you out.
What's going to happen
feel
now that
uncomfortable.
there's been a major injury?
I don't know if I'm comfortable with
Usually
that.
it means we are going to be shut down, so now we work fast.
Professor Boyle was supposed
I'm
to
right,
be
there was
injured by a
lightning. I
lightning
forgot.
strike, but the medical reports state that he was struck in the head with a blunt instrument.
No, that can't be.
That's what he said.
This is serious.
I know. Someone attacked him.
Do not be so hasty. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it's
he
best
may
you
have
be
fallen
careful
and
anyway.
hit his head
I think
on
Professor
something.
Boyle was attacked.
Do you have any evidence?
No, it's just a guess. If I'm wrong and it's an accident, then no harm done. If I just assume it was an accident and let his attacker get away with it, who knows who will get hurt next?
You are very shrewd.
What do you think about Professor Boyle?
He's lucky to be alive. It's a good thing professors have such thick skulls.
Did you two get along?
Get along? I know him. I respect his work.
That's a no.
Were you okay with Professor Boyle working the site with you?
No.
I told
Why
you.
not?
When you are the best, like I am the best, no one else can ever help. No,
Good.
they only get in
You're
your
my
way.
favorite type of
But
person.
Professor Boyle is one of the best archaeologists working today. He wouldn't be getting in your way.
One of the best? Pfft, I am the best. That's why this site is mine.
You remember how I said that I thought someone attacked him? The last thing you want to do after somebody says that, hey, maybe he was attacked, is give them reason to believe it might be you. Just
What
saying.
are you working on?
This mural here, there is something very important hidden in this wall. I
In
don't
the wall?
know if I can decode it in time.
Well,
Can
I've
I
got
give it a
about
shot?
4 million books,
No,
so...
you want to try the other mural up top? Yeah, sure.
I need a few tips for reading the hieroglyphs.
A few tips? Yes, that's how I learned to read hieroglyphs. At first, they were inscrutable and mysterious, but then I got some tips. Just go look in your books.
Have you made progress? Did
That's
you
what
find
I
anything
did.
to say whose tomb this is?
I wish I could say we found the lost queen, but I don't know
Well,
for
surely
sure
she's the
yet.
found queen if you
The
found
answer
it now.
is here. We may find the mummy, but if we do not crack this before they come to shut us down, we may never know.
Also, who is this lost queen?
Do you have any idea what that inscription means?
Look at the hieroglyphs. They are not supposed to be riddles, and I still grappled with them, sometimes for years. The actual riddles, forget it. That's why I am here, staring at this wall. I cannot think if I am not working.
What do you know about Lily?
I've seen many like her.
What does that mean?
Ambitious, young, smart. The ones like that, they achieve. Or they flame out in a big...
That seems...
You mean we get burnt out? And then we don't want to do anything because everything is too much work? And nothing sounds like fun anymore?
Lily, she is like a spinning top. She
that what
stands
you mean?
straight, but the slightest nudge, she will go ping, flying off in a crazy direction. I do not trust her.
Then why did you choose her to be part of the dig?
Someone I fully trust would never be able to surprise me.
I still don't get it.
Understand why
mainly
you
because I
want
wasn't
Lily
listening.
to work with you.
She is smart, and her downfall is being too ambitious. She is so much like me, I'd be a hypocrite to not like her.
I'll catch you later.
Goodbye.
Okay, well I guess we're looking at
My
some
dictionary
hieroglyphs.
could help translate
You
that.
have it in your hands?
Never enter
Oh,
where?
that's convenient. Let it be found inscribed on the tablet, as to anyone who does not know the spell he shall never enter. So what is... oh. The hieroglyph practice books provide an entire... oh lord. Surely I don't have to write them. Let's go explore a bit. Let's go poke around a tomb that no one's ever been in years.
It's stuck.
You're lucky something didn't fall on you. Okay, so we can't do anything there, so that was useless. I'm assuming the stairs are the stairs back out, so we're not going that way yet. What's this?
That jackal symbol is at the beginning and end of this passage. There must be something special about it.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I didn't expect to do this immediately. Here we go. So my question is this actually, like, a direct translation, or is it just cryptograms with things that happen to be hieroglyphs? I feel like it might just be a cryptogram. Which, as we established with the book earlier, is not how these things work, but what are you gonna do? Oh my god, I feel like that has to be an E. There are so many of them. What does that change for me if that's an O? That's a word, so I'll take that. Fate? What if this is an S? That doesn't make any sense, so never mind. We're gonna erase... which one did I add? The E? I added the E, and I added the T, I think? I don't remember now. Yeah, I think I added the T. But the O seems like it might be right. If I pick a word to be the, what happens? Just a random assortment of letters to be the. Does that look like it could be correct? I don't know. I'm not good enough at these things to know. If this is Horus, I don't know if it is, but let's just pretend it is. 4 of Horus. The hunter... okay, this is starting to read like it's a thing, so I think I'm right so far. This is gonna be setting sun together. In the train of Horus guard the corners? Who faces to greet the new day. So I was right with that one. I put that one there before. That's an M. Come ye hither, gods, in the train of Horus. And... steps. I don't know what that... 9? No, night? Sweeps up the... I am the air that sweeps up the... Nile. It's Nile, that's an L.
Looks like I need to find out who
Perfect!
the 4 sons of
I did it!
Horus
I just
were.
kind of lucked my way into that, I think. Okay, so come ye hither, gods, in the train of Horus, and let the steps ascend. We are the 4 of Horus. I am the air that sweeps up the Nile. I am the hunter who faces to greet the new day. I am Imseti, protector of the south. I am the cry that soars towards the setting sun. Together we, the gods, in the train of Horus, guard the corners. Yeah, that makes about as much sense as hieroglyphs ever seem to. Well, sure. If you say so. Whatever you say, hieroglyphs that I do not understand. So this looks like a door, but I can't click on it, so it's not a door, never mind. Okay, so I can't get into the tomb. This floor looks like a puzzle, which is not great. There is something about that door, but I can't click on it, so it it's not important, apparently. Is there anywhere else in here we can go that I haven't been? Have I been this way? I have not been this way. But I can't do anything here either, because I'm just not allowed to do anything. Have I explored everything yet? Those are the stairs out, I think. Yeah. So we don't want to go that way. I'm gonna just go back through each of these places. Okay, that's where I just was. That's across the hall, which is that place. Wait. Can I translate that one?
I could translate that.
I speak that... I speak that which I wish to his mummy, it becometh strong. I don't know why I read it like that. Anyway, have I been everywhere now? I think I have. But that does nothing for me. It has helped me not even a little bit, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go back in here. Is it this one? The one where I said I saw hieroglyphs and then...
My dictionary could help
I
translate that.
That's the one I just translated, isn't it? Yes. So, where's the other one? Across the hall? That's what I did already. This one. I wanted to do this one, but it doesn't want to look at that one, so I guess that one's just not important. Can I talk to this guy again? Not that I really want to, but...
Yes?
Is it strange that some of the hieroglyphs
They just don't.
make sense?
They just don't.
There is a saying, if a lion could speak, we would not understand him. So let's say one day, magically, poof, a very smart lion learns to speak the king's English. How he understands the world is so radically different that even though you understand the words he spoke, you could never understand what he was trying to say.
Never fully understand.
Is that how you think of the ancient Egyptians?
Yes. Now let me show you why I am the best archaeologist in the world in one simple step.
Then won't I be able to become the best
Well, then
archaeologist?
won't I be able to become the best archaeologist in the world?
No. I am Ramses II.
Okay.
Okay.
I, Ramses II. I look at my kingdom. Look at it with me. Be Ramses with me. Come now. Survey the kingdom. We are kings.
This too.
Look at the sands. They part in the most elegant tribute to our majesty. Listen to the river. You are not
We're in a
doing-
tomb. There's no river.
Sorry. I'll try harder.
Good. Listen to the river. That is better. The birds of prey and even the deadly serpents bow before us. They look to
How do
us as if we
serpents
were the
bow?
sun. And remember, we are
curious, I wanna see
Ramses.
it.
We are the sun, most favored by Ra, sun god. The heartbeat of this world is for us alone. Looking at all of this, what do you want?
What could I possibly want?
What is this?
Exactly.
Accomplishing?
Now tell me, what are you afraid of?
I guess losing what I have.
Yes, you are thinking like a pharaoh. Now tell me, how could you lose what you have?
I can't lose anything. I'm the pharaoh.
Wrong. You can and you will. You will die, Ramses II.
Yeah.
You will be gone and forgotten.
Okay, but how does all of this lead to the lost queen?
For thousands of years, the lion spoke and no one understood. But understand the fear and you understand the man.
That literally told me nothing. Okay. Well, I didn't really accomplish anything in there, so... Nope, that's the wrong one. Can I talk to her?
Hello.
What do you think of Abdullah?
Say
Did
what
he
you
ever
want about how
actually
he
introduce
behaves.
himself?
He's earned it.
What makes you so sure of that?
I don't think he did.
I've studied his career. He's a bit of a jerk, but let's face it, when you think of archaeology, you think of him. He's the best. A decade of dedicated study.
Okay, I guess you have a point.
Thanks. It just bothers me when people are critical of him. He's sort of a hero of mine.
I'd better get going.
But he's a
ya.
jerk, though. I still think he's a jerk.
And she's back.
I haven't
Goodbye.
gone anywhere. I just
Bye.
wanted to see if you had anything interesting to say. Well, I've been in there. I said, Nancy, I've been in there. Can I poke in his
Stay
stuff?
out of
I
there.
don't want to. Fine. So, can I look at this again? Will this help? Oh, this is just the queens. which, again, is interesting, but I don't think I need that information yet. I don't know if this was supposed to help me translate that, but I did it myself, so it's fine. So it said I've explored the main tent, but I haven't explored the main room, but I didn't see anything else to click on in the main room, so I don't know what it means by that, unless I can click on this desk. Oh, a shovel, that'll help? I mean, maybe? Where is there anything to dig? Other than right here where it's like, really, no? Won't let me click there, so apparently not. I can't go to the sides. Can I poke this with a shovel? That didn't help. What else in the main? Ooh.
There's another door up there. I need to find a way to
Grappling
climb up to
hook.
that ledge.
Or stairs. Because it looks like there's a little platform, and surely there are stairs to get up there. Because why would the Egyptians grapple up? Is that everything in the main room now?
Did that.
It is. Okay, so I need to explore the tunnels. But I feel like I did that already, because I've been through them. This is translated. I don't think I can ask him about it, and to be honest, I don't want to. I can't really turn here, or do much of anything here, for some reason. I don't know why. It looks like this room should be more important than the game is currently telling me it is. This looks like something I should be able to get closer to, but it doesn't like it, so I guess we're not
These must
doing...
be the Queen's
What the
titles
hell?
John mentioned in his notes.
The hell?
It looks like a
are
hieroglyph
you talking
appears in
about?
the bottom row when the column contains only one type of hieroglyph. I need to rearrange the pieces so the bottom reveals the hidden message.
I don't like this puzzle. I already don't like this puzzle. Okay, so the end needs to be this, I think. Oh shit, I can't move. Okay, I think it has to be this one, because there's no other one. Unless it's in multiple places? But I don't think that's possible. What's the other one that can't move? Just this one. Great. Okay, so that means that this, and this have to be there. So that one might be there. Does that help me? Sort of? If that bird lines up with that... So if this is all the way over, because this can't be all the way over, because that's there, and it's just not gonna... I don't think that'll work. Okay, let's say this one is here. Then this can go there, and it's still fine. But it can't be because this one can't move. Okay, so, I mean, this one just can't be there. And can't be there. So this could be...
That's
here.
it! Now if I only knew what it meant.
Okay. What? I was not paying any attention to what was happening on my screen
It's
there.
still sealed. Oops.
I found the tomb.
It's too dark. I need to find something to light the
I
way.
found the tomb. You're welcome. I found the tomb. That's such a bad idea. Oh god. Suddenly the mummy happens. This is how you get the mummy. He's gonna be pissed.
Yes?
What do you think of this tomb?
What are you getting at?
It's amazing.
You're not gonna tell him
The
you
detail,
broke into the tomb that
size.
he apparently
Someone
couldn't
really
get
important
into?
must be buried here.
After 5,000 years of recorded history, that could be said about every hole in the ground.
But that's what you think, isn't it?
I don't leave the house for anything less than amazing.
So it's safe to assume this is going
Speaking
to be a
of
major
finds,
find?
I found
tell me.
the tomb you're looking for. The actual tomb, like with the mummy in it.
Who do you think is buried here?
No, I do not guess.
Who are you hoping to find here?
Who's the lost queen?
Who does everyone want to find?
Oh,
The
Nefertari.
lost queen.
Okay.
Who is that?
Nefertari.
Why is she lost?
Over 100 years ago, they found her tomb. The most magnificent of its kind. But when they opened the tomb, do you know what they found?
Nothing?
They found 2 kneecaps. The queen was nowhere to be found.
Why's that?
Nobody knows. I say she was never there to begin with.
Do you have proof?
No. The people who had proof have been dead 100 times longer than they were ever alive. So they're not talking. We have to learn to think like they did. But it's not easy. Anyone who says different lies or is stupid.
I'd better get going.
Okay.
Goodbye.
But again, I got into the tomb, so you can just go in there and check. I'm just saying. Also, do you have a light? Again, why does Nancy not carry light with her? She always needs a flashlight. Surely her phone has a- wait a minute, hang on. Which path was that down? This one? Nope. She has a phone now. Can I use the flashlight phone thing? Can I use it yet? Will she use it? Ah! Christ, okay. I'm gonna take that as a no, though. All I can do is take- It has a flashlight on it, Nancy! Do you not know how to use phones? Okay, well apparently she doesn't have a flashlight on her phone, so we can't use that, so I guess we're going back to the- Where the hell am I going? Back to the tent to get a- No, I have a lighter! What the hell am I doing?
There's not much fuel. I'd better save this for lighting things on fire.
Fine. Light the tomb on fire. Light the mummy on fire. That'll really piss him off. Okay, well, what does she have to think about this? Have to say about
Hi,
this
Nancy.
even? Nothing.
Goodbye.
Great.
See you.
So did they find that they didn't find the tomb? It was locked or something. So I found the tomb. I better get acknowledgement for discovering the actual tomb, since y'all are too lazy to go in there and break open the lock yourselves. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want... No. I want the lantern, Nancy? You need a light. There's a lantern
Can't check.
right there.
Still have to do that.
Why are you doing this to me? Oh my goodness. Can I call her, though? Is it just in my phone? What does she have to say? Let's do that first.
Hotchkiss here.
It's Nancy Drew.
Oh, Francine,
Oh,
dear.
I forgot
I'm
how much
so
I
glad you
actually hate
called.
her.
I've been having the most infuriating
I think I'm the
problem
only
with my
person.
internet.
This is Nancy Drew.
Oh, you young people are so refreshing, always in search of new identities. The problem is that
The problem is,
this program
I don't
called
care. I love how productive her conversations with her are. That's my main thing that I like about her. That and she never
Maybe
remembers my name.
turn it down?
I don't know if it's because people have said my name wrong my entire life, or it's just because she just won't ever shut up and she just talks about things that don't matter and I don't care about, but I don't like her, and I think I'm the only person who plays these games that doesn't like her, but I don't care. She annoys me.
Have you heard of an expedition that went off in search of
And we have to
Nefertari
talk to her
years ago?
so much
Oh,
now,
yes.
apparently.
The team in which
Ugh.
everyone died. Is that the one?
Yes. Do you think that story is true?
Oh, heavens, yes. It's deadly out there in the desert. Think about it. You're going out there in search of dead bodies. There must be a reason they're in favor of the area.
But this expedition wasn't searching for QV66, right?
Indeed not. That had already been discovered.
I don't know what that is.
They were
I don't remember
searching for
reading about that either.
Nefertari's mummy.
What do you think happened to them?
They died,
Oh,
Nancy.
don't concern yourself about that now.
It's not a
Given
curse,
the
though.
current location.
It's called sands. There are sandstorms in the- it's the desert, for God's sake.
What are the chances we found Nefertari's tomb?
If I were a gambling Hotchkiss, I'd say 60-40.
Oh my god, why are you asking more questions? You know how much she talks. Okay.
I still don't get all this business with QV66. Why build a fake tomb?
Looters.
For the same reason I never carry my passport in my purse when I travel. Some things are too valuable to leave in a tempting place.
You mentioned an expedition that found QV66, Nefertari's tomb.
It was one of the most significant finds in archaeology. They call it the
I-
Sistine Chapel of Egypt.
I barely
It's
picked
where
up
my
any of this, which
fascination
is
with
fine,
the
because
royal
most of it's not relevant.
The color alone took my breath away. We think of ancient Egypt as being a subdued sand color, but it was a riotous display with all the visual delights of a midsummer gelato shop cooler case.
And you don't think Nefertari was entombed there?
They only found kneecaps, which supposedly means that her tomb was robbed.
You disagree?
I do. What good is the mummy without the context? It's the placement in the tomb that makes the mummy valuable.
Why do we keep having more questions to ask her? Please stop talking to her, Nancy. She's driving me crazy.
How sure are you
Well,
that
she is getting better
Nefertari's tomb
about
was
staying on
hidden?
topic with
There was
these
something
questions, at
strange
least.
about QV66. I think that might be why it is off limits to this day.
Well, I'm gonna break
It
in.
is?
To
I don't
you
know,
and me,
maybe.
at the very least. There is a rumor that the tomb has a clue to the true location of Nefertari's
Well, that'd be
mummy.
kind of stupid,
Really?
wouldn't it?
Who knows? I'll tell you this. I didn't have time
Unless
to
the
read all
builders
of the
forgot.
hieroglyphs, but I noticed that the syntax was a little, shall we
That's-
say, wonky.
That's just
I don't know
hieroglyphs.
how hieroglyph syntax could be non-wonky.
Agreed.
True, but it was almost as if Nefertari and
Or are you talking about the
Ramses II
cryptograms that's
had
literally
their
just
own language?
conveniently able to translate into English
better get
directly via symbols? Oh my god, that took so long. I just wanted to grab the lantern, but Nancy won't grab the lantern. And I don't know where else to get a light.
Stay out of there!
And I can't poke in this guy's stuff because she'll never leave. Does she have a lamp? Since Nancy apparently can't use her own. She does, but I can't use hers either. Why can I look over here? There's nothing here. At least not yet. And then over here, can I steal his? That's stupid when I have one of my own. Alright, well, I suppose we're done here for today. Thank you for joining me for this first bit. Can I click on that? No. For this first bit of Nancy Drew, Tomb of the Lost Queen. Have we done anything at all? We opened a door. We broke into a door. We found the actual tomb.
Still have to do that.
We found the burial chamber, but Nancy doesn't want to commit to calling it a burial chamber because she hasn't seen enough of it, even though I can tell there's a tomb in there. Well, I suppose we don't know if anything's in the tomb, which is kind of the whole point, but she found it, and she can't use the lighter, and she won't pick up her lantern, because Nancy's not very smart sometimes, despite being a detective. Anyway, that begins our Egyptian adventure with Nancy Drew. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. If there's anything I need to know or have missed already, let me know that as well. Nothing major, but I feel like I'm missing something already. I don't know how that happened. And I'll see you in the next episode.